What's up, everybody? We're here at Stop Playing Studios. We actually got CQ in the building,
Hey.
Mr. Quick himself.
Yes, sir.
You know, we haven't been able to get you here for a while. I know that you've been pretty busy. What you been up to, man?
Hey, just chilling, man, working, taking care of the family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that that's a big inspiration for you. You could tell, especially whenever in certain lyrics, whenever, RIP Unc.
Oh,
You know,
man.
a lot of lyrics that you have is
Yes.
very family oriented. Do they motivate you with your music?
Yeah, man. Man, what's the RP Unc, man? Uncle Bill, man. Shout out to Aunt
Uncle
Pat.
Bill.
Rest in peace, Aunt Pat. That's one of the saddest things in the world, man. I wanted to make it before she passed, but unfortunately, I haven't yet. We on the way to the top, but it takes some time. And so yeah, that inspired that. I actually really had a mental breakdown during that time, but we can get into that later. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man!
Oh yeah.
I know whenever you lose family, it almost takes a part of you away.
Yeah.
But then you gotta be stronger just to fill that void.
Yeah, I was happy because she had no more pain, you know what I'm saying? But I think what really hit me, because when you're young, you think you're invincible. You think nothing can happen, you know what I'm saying? And when you just start seeing loved ones pass away like that, and you don't have no control, you're like, man, you finally realize you're not bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
So in that moment, you got to learn how to let go. You know what I'm saying? Peace, be still. That's all I know. That's the whole point. So
I see you came iced out
hey,
today.
man, you had to be a little icy. God over everything. He's the one, my refuge. He's the one that allowed me to get past everything that
That's
I.
a nice piece, man. It's very intricate. Who'd you get it done?
The mall, the jeweler, London Jewels.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
Dang, that's a nice piece.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Appreciate you bringing a couple of
Oh
bottles here.
man,
That
hey,
Southern
cheers,
hospitality.
Man. Yeah, we had to.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my boy Alberto, man. If you ever on, I believe it's Justin Road, he got a liquor store, man. Got some good prices too. So shout out to him.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what does CQ stand for?
Yeah, it's Charles Quick, man. That's the C to the Q. Shout out to CGS, man. He gifted me that name when I was 13. I used to watch Harlem Nights when I was younger. I don't know if y'all know Harlem Nights.
Nah.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got Eddie Murphy in there. Some of the legends, Richard Pryor's in there, and basically Eddie Murphy's name is Quick in the movie, and I always gravitated towards his character.
Yeah.
So I used to just call, and I rap fast.
Yeah,
too,
you do
so,
rap fast.
yeah, I
That's
rap
what
a
I'm
little
saying. Like,
fast,
you don't
trust
even
me.
need to say, you a fast rapper. Like,
Yeah.
you a legitimate rapper. Like, most people say they rap, but then they just, like, line after line, like, you legitimately rap.
Hey, bars, baby, bars.
Yeah, so what influenced your style growing up? Or, what artists do you think, paid tribute to the kind of flow that you have today?
Oh yeah, man. Real quick, I bet you can't guess who one of my first artists that influenced me the most was.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Cause I know you be rapping like Bone Thugs.
Hey, I love Bone, man, but honestly, man, it was Lisa Left Eye, man, from TLC. No Scrubs and Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. When I heard her
Really, a
lyrics,
female artist.
yeah, dog.
Shout out to all my female artists out there. You guys influenced me too. Shout out to Mariah Carey.
And then it went from there to Cash Money.
Cash Money.
Because this was
Yeah.
like 98, 99, 2000,
Yeah.
that around that time. And
Hot Boys.
Hot Boys. And then from there, it just kept going. Pac and, Nelly was hot for a long time. So, but then I got into the Bone for sure. Bone,
Yeah.
if Bone don't influence you, I think you just lying, bro. Like, they influenced the whole game. Everybody want to hit like Crossroad. Everybody want to be able to perform the same song 25 years later and get the same love that they did, 25 years before.
No, absolutely.
So-
And it's all about leaving a legacy.
Yeah.
I know that you talked deeply with me, in the studio before about how close you are with your family and what they mean to you. Leaving that legacy, what does that mean to you? Do you want, family members and having other people generations down the line be able to listen to your music and get motivation?
I'll say this, man. A lot of the greats died broke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks when they think about legacy, they think about money, they think about wealth. When you look at a lot of our leaders that passed away at a young age, or that, you go look at their bank account, they weren't multimillionaires, but their work that they did is worth more. So
That's deep.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. I want to leave a good impression for my kids. I want to leave a good impression for my friends, family. And that's it, man. So yeah, it definitely means a lot to leave behind a legacy. Whenever my great grandkids look in the family pictures, by then we'll probably be laser pictures, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When that happens, so you know what I'm saying? You know, you go from portraits to digital to laser. Now everybody is just, you know, plasma. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So by that time, man, I really hope they look and are proud. You know who their bloodline and who they came from, their you know, from my time. So. Yeah,
so when you're thinking about these projects, and one of the projects that you have coming up here is 5'9" Villain.
The 5'9" Villain, that's my alter ego. You know, he's my alter. CQ is he's the guy that did Follow Me, and you know the 5'9" Villain is the message and Back to the Mission.
That's when you take the gloves off,
that's
right?
That's when you
Okay.
Exactly. He's the underdog. You know, a lot of the times people used to look at me and
so when you say Back to the Mission, that's the single that you're working on,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Back to the Mission is the single. 5'9" Villain is the project. And Back to the Mission is just right, getting back to that classy that everybody used to say, hey, CQ, they used to be like, yo, Q, freestyle. And when I used to freestyle, I used to rip it, and they'd be like, oh, you know, so that's getting back to that.
Okay.
I had to find my way, man. I really just started picking music back up once COVID hit, you know. So when COVID hit, I had nothing to do, you know, just chilling at the crib. And I was like, I'm going to go buy a studio.
Yeah. And I know whenever you work in music that you typically, you know, you're partners with Corey Jones, right?
CGS, that's big bro. Yep.
Okay, so how did you guys meet? How did that whole, you know, partnership develop? What happened there to create that bond?
Yeah, man, CGS is the brother of my best friend, Dr. Twist. One summer, Twist hit me up and said, hey, you coming to the crib? We're going to go to the pool. We're going to go holler at these females. You know, we're going to have a good time this summer, you know?
Yeah.
And I went over to his crib, and CGS, I met him right there at the crib, and he just said, hey, you know, do you do music? And I was telling you earlier about my cousin. You know, me and my cousin, we used to write raps.
Yeah,
and my auntie, you know what I'm saying, she's, you know, so I said, yeah. And I went into the booth that he had at his house, and I spit, and I rapped for him, and he just went crazy. And he was like, man, you down?
And you've done performances with him before, and he's taken you. Where's some of the most memorable places that you've traveled or performed at?
Houston. You know what? One of the best performances we had. We were literally, at that time, we were a group. So we used to be called the Paper Chasers. That's where OGPC comes from. So OGPC stands for Original Paper Chaser. You know, I know a lot of people always ask me, they'd be like, yo, what's OG? I see, like, Original Paper Chaser, you know, because we were the 210 Paper Chasers, right? And so Camargo Park, man, yeah, we opened up for some big time artists. At that time, you know, they were big. It was Pow Wow, it was Slim Thug. And for us, that was like, yo, we made it. It was like 500 to 1,000 people in the crowd, man. That's back when 98.5 was at the peak of their powers, man. Once we got off of that stage, they were rushing us like, who are y'all? Whoa. So that's probably the most memorable one, and that's one thing that CGS do, man. He always was a networker. He was never afraid to get his feet wet.
And he allows you to own your own music, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man.
So working with other artists, do they need to speak to you, or do they need to speak with Mr.
Nah, man, they come to me. CGS, we work together. So, you know, he does a lot for me. I'm not even gonna hype that up, like, you know, but I'm free. I'm a free man. You know what I'm saying?
So you're independent.
I'm independent 100%.
Okay.
I got a distribution deal, but I am independent.
Okay, nice.
So,
and if another independent artist or another you know, label or contract artist wanted to work with you, you know, what's the best way to work with you?
Hey, hit me up on IG. You know, CQOGPC. Hit CGS up. If you can't get in touch with me, hit up CGS. He'll definitely direct you to my line for sure. And just to let you artists out there know, I do it for the love of the music. I'm going to split that 50-50 with you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blunt Steve.
That's love.
Absolutely. 50-50, dog. Like, because, you know, it's for the love of music. Hey, Blunt Steve, we got a new, we're going to drop a video, too. So after this Back to the Mission, we're about to drop that lit quick. We're just going to keep going, man. We're going to keep going and building. So, for sure.
Well, I'm excited to see that single, you know, Back to the Mission. I know that you said that you're going to be getting that music video done here shortly. Tomorrow.
So by the time this airs, I don't know when it's going to air. It probably might be already out, man. Who knows?
Hey, we're making history, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, I thank you for coming out. I know that you're very busy and you be taking flights all the time. I'll be just trying to keep up with you, and I just can't, man. I just can't.
We out here, man.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much. Once again, this is Stop Playing Studios here with CQ Quick, Mr. Quick himself out there working, grinding, doing everything he can. Back to the mission, 5'9" billion. Look out for it. It's going to be dropping soon. Can't wait to see y'all in the next episode. I'm sure we're going to have you here in the next, 4 or 5 months?
Hey, we coming back, baby.
Okay, all right. I'll see you soon, baby.
Yes, sir.
This OGPC, we not playing. I keep it solid in the land, consistent with the plan. Prolific when I stand, they go ballistic when I shift it. Recognize what they missing, play positions, keep them wishing. Better check the condition that they in. Better step with nutrition if you wanna play to win. It's hella fatal, don't need a label to rock the cradle. Willing and I'm able to turn the tables. I get it.
Why not?